What's up, everybody? I'm Luca from PTCGA Austria, and today we have another interview with national champions, this time with Chrisowalantis Amanatidis. Was it right? Did I say it correctly?
Chriso? That's correct.
Yes, finally I said something right. So, congratulations to your win at the German Nationals, which took place last weekend.
Thanks a lot, man.
And you played a very interesting deck, because actually this deck hasn't seen any play at any nationals before, but it was in a quiet format. You decided to play, as some may call it, turbo Seismitoad, which is just like a variation with water energies and with max elixir. I mean, we both discussed decks before nationals. Why did you decide to play exactly this deck?
I really don't know why I played exactly, but one friend of mine said to me, this is actually a pretty good deck, and why you don't want to play it, or do you want to play it, because it can rule the meta. And in the first seconds he said to me, you want to play it, I was so impressed of this deck.
Yeah.
But finally I played it, and yeah.
And you realized, oh wow, it's quite good. Actually.
It's pretty strong, because it's a bit like SP from the meta 2010 and 2011.
Yeah.
It has many different attackers, and I like this kind of decks. So you have more, or you have much options to attack, and I like this kind of deck.
Yeah, for example, in this deck you have 4 different attackers. You have Seismitoad, which we all know with its attack Waking Punch, but differently to the other decks which use Seismitoad, you're using Grenade Hammer very often, right?
Yes.
Because in combination with the Rough Seas, you deal further damage to Pokemon on your bench, and you heal them because you deal them to water Pokemon.
That's right, it's pretty strong. I attack very, very much with Grenade Hammer.
Yeah, and against Trevenant, for example, which had some increase in play in the different nationals, you have Manaphy X, because, whoa, Manaphy X is like the MVP against Trevenant.
Oh yeah, that's it's actually I don't use it in the finals.
You didn't use it?
I didn't use it. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe the Grenade Hammer was strong enough for Trevenant.
Yeah.
And the trainer log was pretty good against Trevenant, or the item log.
Of course. Yeah.
So I don't know why I don't use this kind of play, but at the end it works pretty well.
Yeah, because you need some max elixirs and maybe energy switches to build it up with 2 water energies. So as we see your deck list here, you played 2 Articunos, and I think that Articuno in this current meta game just can win you some matchups, because with Tri-Edge, most of the time you just need to hit 1 heads to take 2 prize cards. So how useful was Articuno for you?
I only used it in the second round and in the top 4.
Oh really?
In the second round. Oh no, in round 4 I used it too, but only one time.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I used it, it won me the game.
Okay.
In the second round, I played against Greninja, and it was pretty strong.
Sure.
In round 4, I used it to attack twice.
Okay.
It was against Xerneas, Zoroark, Jolteon. It was a pretty strange deck.
What?
Yeah, pretty strange. Normally, I have auto loss, because if he only attack with Jolteon, I cannot do really much. Only with Articuno asleep, and if he hits Tails, then I can do something. But he benched a lot of Pokemon, so
you had the chance to Lysander it up.
Yeah, with Articuno, and in the top 4, I had 2 different games, and the second game was the game with Articuno, to attack 2 times with it and finish the game, and yeah.
And you won it.
and hopefully I got it with Articuno.
Okay, that's cool. So explain to me, why exactly are you playing that one egg slash here? Because it looks kind of random.
It's only because Valplan Westby Queen.
Okay, which one UK nationals?
Yes, that's right. Because Valplan Westby Queen don't play Hexmaniac, or the good lists don't play Hexmaniac, and they only play 4 DCs. So if it's not priced, I can promote it, and it's a pretty win for me, because he has no ult.
Exactly. He doesn't play Lysander as well.
Yes.
I mean, Tamao Cameron, he played one, but if he manages to hit the Lysander in the early game or late game, he can't do much afterwards, because he doesn't play Versus Seeker, and he can't use them if he'd play them because of Vileplume's ability. So actually that Egg Slash here is just like a tech card. You expected Vespicun Vileplume, and did you play against some?
No.
Okay, so it was quite useless actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for this deck. I mean, why did you decide not to play Hexmaniac? Just because you would deactivate your abilities Aquatube from Monafi X, or
yeah, that's one of the biggest things why I don't play it, because in I don't know, in the top 4 or in the top 4, my opponent plays Hexmaniac, and I totally forgot that my Monafi has no ability, and I don't want to imagine what would happen if I played Hexmaniac.
Okay, I see.
So it was better to not play it.
Okay, and Reggae Ice, how useful was this card?
In the top 4 again, it won me the game because my opponent don't have a Reggie Ice out or non-X hitter, so I could use it as a trap for Articuno, but I don't really use it.
Okay, I see. So yeah, and took charge just to disrupt your opponent.
Yeah,
I would say. So the rest of the list is pretty standard and pretty straightforward. So let's talk about your tournament. I think that German Nationals was a very big event again, with over 130 masters, right? I think something like that. So 8 rounds.
Correct.
When you started to play the tournament, what did you expect? What were your goals you set yourself?
I said before the tournament started to my friends, this year, because I don't have a trip to the Worlds.
Exactly, because they cut it, yeah.
Yeah, I will win the Nationals, and it was pretty disgusting because it happened, and I won it, and. Yeah, some people said, "Oh, it's really funny. You don't have a trip. You don't want a trip."
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, the irony.
Yes.
I see. Okay, so like were there any mentionable games during the Swiss rounds? Was there something like crazy or interesting, exciting, something you would what you would like to talk about during the Swiss rounds?
Yeah, in round 4, the Xerneas Jolteon Zorak deck. That was pretty strange because the round before, Mark, who played the same deck, played against him and he draw. And he said, "You cannot win. If you play correct, you cannot win. It's impossible."
Oh, Mark.
But actually, he made some mistakes, and that's why I could win the game.
Okay.
Or I win the game. And that was the toughest match I had.
Crazy, like totally rogue deck.
Yeah, of course.
But for example, which like well-known German players did you face in Swiss rounds? Because there have to be some people you faced, and which are like known to the community.
Let me think. In the last round, I faced Robin Schulz.
Okay, which you faced again in top 4.
Yes, in round 7, I faced Fatih.
Which you faced in top 2 in finals.
And let me think, round 6. What was round 6? Round 6. I played against Karl, I think.
Karl Peters, yeah. Who played Night March, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. In round 5,
Okay, it's not that important actually, but like the decks you faced throughout the Swiss rounds, the decks was the like one deck you faced the most, like for example Night March, or any deck that troubled you the most, except for the Jolteon Xerneas Zorok thing?
Actually, I had pretty different decks in my rounds.
Okay.
I don't even had 2 same matches.
What, really? So you just played against one Night March during the whole Swiss round? Oh
and
my god.
one Greninja.
What? But like these 2 decks were like the most common played decks.
Yeah, I know. It's like last year where Toad was so common.
Yeah.
And I faced 6. And
6
now,
Toads.
Yes,
God.
and now I only played against one Greninja and one Night March. I don't know. It's like,
okay.
First.
So what was this? I think you went like first seed after Swiss, right?
Yes.
You went undefeated.
Yes, I went undefeated.
Oh my god, crazy. So 701 or 602?
602.
602 was it? Okay.
Yes.
So you had day 2 at your nationals. It was like a 2-day event. At the end of day 1, how did you feel? Because I remember that you texted me before day 2 started. You were like, okay, I'm going to lose in top 4. Okay, I'm going to lose that. I was like, nah, come on, Chriso, you can do it. Crazy.
Actually, I was pretty happy that I made again tops in nationals, because it's been a long time that I topped. The last time it was 2011 with SP, and I was really happy, and I don't think about more than top 4, to be honest.
Okay.
I thought, okay, top 8 is good, cool. Top 4 is more than cool. It's amazing, and was mad or something, because I said to me, okay, I lost. Technically, I lost the round 8 against Robin. We draw, but I knew that this deck will be smash me, because I don't know if he hits his crushing hammerheads. I cannot win.
He plays Seismitoad Giratina.
Yes, because he can control me. He only will attack with Quaking Punch and disrupt me. But after I won the top 4, I was so
relieved, I would say.
Yes, relieved, and it was really nice feeling.
So you went to finals and already feeling like a winner, I would say, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Because I thought the tournament will be over after top 4.
So actually you had nothing to lose after that, and you just so top 8. Let's like in I can't say it. Chronicle. Okay, whatever. Let's just make it in order. Top 8. What did you play against in top 8?
I played against Mirror. That was pretty funny, because 3 of the decks. Or the deck I played was 3 times in the whole tournament.
Yeah, 3 people
and
played
it. And was 3 times in the top cut.
So pretty impressive, I would say.
This deck speaks for itself, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And in the mirror match, I started, and if you start with this deck, I think it's really important, because you have so many options you can do if you start first.
Yeah.
And in the first round, in the top 8, I won. In the second round, I started with Hoopa, and my opponent had a pretty good start. And after I draw 5 water energies of my Psychomore, I immediately scooped.
Okay.
And in the third round of the top 8 match, I had a good start. Judged my opponent first, and
he didn't get anything.
It was pretty easy the third game, and then it was top 4, and then it was just over for me. I thought, okay, let's play, have fun. And
but just one more thing. I think that I heard some serious accusations about your top 8 opponent that he was stacking. Did you realize that? Because like the stream commentators realized that when they saw it or stuff like that. I just heard something like that.
I realized it because water energies were on one place on his deck and he declumped. Okay. But I shuffled pretty good to don't make anything can happen. Yeah. And then the commentators or the judge said that he please stop this to declump. He stopped it immediately after that. He just did one time.
So, and then he drew nothing afterwards, right?
Okay. If you want to say it like that,
I wasn't there, but I just heard it. Okay, so top 4 against Robin, and as you already said, you were pretty stressed before the game because you thought that you would lose, but you 2-0'd him, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. 2-0'd him.
So actually, he was powerless, I think.
Actually, before while he played top 4, while he played top 8 against the Latios Valplan deck, I thought 1 hour about how I can win against this deck, or how I can have a chance to beat this deck. And I think the whole game he played, or the whole top 8 match he played, I only think about what can I do to win this match.
Yeah.
And the first what I thought is I have to play with Articuno and to knock him, to attack 2 times and win.
Yeah.
And what
because
I did,
you take 3 prizes.
What I did in the second round. In the first round, I must say that he had a bad luck with Crushing Hammer.
Yeah, but if you play a deck like that, you have to think about it. So
of course. If you play flippy cards,
exactly.
It's a gamble. I would say. And in the second round, I won with Articuno. In the first round, he don't flip the first Crushing Hammer heads, and I could make really much pressure with Toad and Grenade Hammer, and that's how I won the first game.
Okay, crazy, pretty cool. So you had like a game plan. And it kind of worked out, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yes. So let's go to finals against Fatih Akderemir, who played Trevenant.
Yes.
And he played it quite successfully because I know that I talked to him in Leipzig. That was like the last regionals before German nationals. Mm-hmm. And he was so disappointed in his deck. He lost to Nightmarch in top 4. And he was super annoyed, and he was like, that's a crap deck. But then he decided to play it, and he pretty much destroyed every Nightmarch, I think, he faced and stuff like that. So you knew that he was a quite good player, and he already had his top 22 invitation at that time, because he needed finals, and he got to finals. So how was the atmosphere when you played against him?
The atmosphere was...
I mean, you two know each other, which is
of course,
quite comfortable.
It was pretty okay because we had some issues in the 7th round where I got a game lost because I had a sloppy play.
Okay.
And he was a bit, I would say, tilted because in the 3rd round he drew nothing.
Yeah.
And we had some issues about that because maybe some people thought it was intentionally to make this sloppy play. But in the finals, it was all cool, and we was pretty nice to each other, I think, from my side. And it was fun. It was because I knew I knew how to play against this matchup, and yes, it was.
So, but like this finals was more exciting because I think you won 2-1 against him, right?
Yes.
So like there was a point where you both were 1-1, but you had the advantage to start the game.
Yes.
And you managed to do that. You managed to get your max elixirs and energy switches and traders mail and whatsoever and fear belts. So if Trevenant isn't able to start the game and doesn't get the item lock, and I think he had like a bad draw as well, right? I'm not quite sure anymore.
I play first turn the judge.
Okay.
So he actually made a good start after the judge, and the bursting balloon was pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Because it makes me really, really big problems.
Exactly. But for that reason, you played one Xerosic here, and as you already told me, you said it won you the game, right?
Yes, it won me the game because
like the whole finals.
Yeah, I would say that because in the after he played a judge, he drew all what he needed: a Trevenant break and a bursting balloon.
Okay.
And I needed a rough seas or the Xerosic. To be honest, I totally forgot the Xerosic. And after I drew it with the shaman, I thought, oh wait, I have Xerosic in my deck.
Okay.
And
I see.
I played it, and the whole crowd was, oh my god, he top deck, and it was pretty nice. And in this moment, I thought if my toad will die, it will be a rough game in the next 3-4 rounds. But yeah, I draw the Xerosic and
that was it.
That was it, yes.
Okay, very cool. And that was the story how you became German national champion 2016.
Unbelievable, yes.
So maybe I'll talk to our technical guy. Maybe we can insert something like, I don't know, at the bottom of the screen, because I watched the stream and after you won the game, like your tears, they flowed down your face. You were like so happy, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And it was actually, I have to say, it was quite beautiful to watch. And like everybody I talked to, he was like, oh my god, that was such an intense moment and so beautiful. So yeah, it was really cool. So congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything? Oh yeah, one last question. Did you get any championship points throughout the season?
I made top 8 regional Hamburg.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I get the other 50 points because I have now 625.
Okay.
Maybe from the ECC top 32.
Could be.
I don't know. It could be.
Yeah.
But that's all. I have now 625 points. And
so you got your World's invitation. You don't have the top 22 free trip. But
yes.
Are you thinking about going to World Championships?
I'm thinking about let's see what will happen in the next weeks or months.
Okay, I see. So thank you very much for the interview, Chriso. If you have anything else to say, you can say it now.
What I had to say, I think I said it, so for now I don't have to say anything else.
Okay, thank you very much for the interview. Have a great day, have a great evening, and yeah, hope to see you at Worlds.
Thank you very much. I hope to.
Okay, very cool. Bye.
Bye.